back when I first started going to the Exchange, I didn't attend regularly, but back then it was called La Luz. So Mark Allen was the worship leader, Mike Binder was the pastor, and I guess I would say initially what I liked about the Exchange was the music was very good, and that's important to me. And then when I went away for a couple of years and kind of came back, there was kind of a new depth to that, I guess I would say, because I was a worship leader, so it was still a priority, but I kind of had been burned out on the idea of like corporate worship being an experience, and just wanted to be with people who like wanted to be in the presence of God. And so it was like refreshing to not be in charge and be responsible, and just kind of feel like we're not like hurried to leave to get somewhere else. Like, this is what we came for, this is why we're here. And not just music, but like to be the people of God together. And yeah, I just was at a point where I needed that, and it was really good for me.
I first heard about the Exchange probably about the same time Joe did, but I didn't start coming until right around this time 3 years ago. I had just gotten back from 2 years in Texas, and I was kind of looking for a church that was like meaningful and not superficial, and a place that I could be less than perfect, because I'm less than perfect. And this church was really welcoming, and really just a place that I felt like I could be myself, and learn to love people and learn to love the church again. Yeah.
So when I got back, my perspective was as a leader or as a worship director at a church, and I just kind of experienced that like 10% of the church does 90% of the work, and I was not interested in having anything to do with that anymore, or like suddenly become a person who doesn't do any of the work, and so like the Exchange, for me, like one of the most exciting things is that I feel that we all have a part, a role in this, and like my hope is that we like grow into that the Exchange isn't a service, it's not a thing that you don't invest in. It's a thing that you give and you take and you receive, and it's a community, and it is an exchange, both of yourself and your gifts and your abilities, and then of others, and I think we'll all be the better for it.
I think my favorite thing about the Exchange is that it's a place where you can really be yourself and be around people who love God and who serve God. We are just so excited to be a part of this church, and so thankful that you guys are a part of it too. And we love serving with you, and we love serving you.
We're Joe and Shannon Tim.
And this is our Exchange.